Cowboys fans, but we were in Houston, so it was kind of far to go down there. And then my parents went to Texas Tech, and that was all the way across Texas.
So we
didn't go to those, but here we had a chance, and I was like, I want to paint my face.
You know, if you're gonna do it, you need to do it right.
And so
we painted up before we went to the World Cup final, and Mom painted our faces, and we looked like American flags.
The Women's World Cup, we were right behind the goal where they had the shootout, and we beat China when Brandi Chastain like threw her shirt off. That's all famous.
This is awesome. Your hair's gonna look white and not gray this time.
Really?
Yeah.
Sweet. It gets other people motivated.
It does.
Whenever you see someone like really
Everybody
crazier than you,
so excited.
It takes the line and it just like moves it up. Lately, I've been seeing more people paint their faces. Last game, all those guys that were behind us last game when we first sat in the front.
They painted their faces like wrestlers.
Yeah. So
it's awesome.
It's inspiring other people to paint up, and it just gets people more crazy. So what exactly are you doing? You paint everything white?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna
do some kind of orange. Buck gets he gets the E11 first tickets that Orange Nation gets out every game. I just wanted to be front row. I didn't really care where I was at. But I just sat down and started talking to him and found out he's the guy who paints his head with a checker, because I've seen him before. Not necessarily the celebrity status he seems to be getting now, but I'd see him just on the other side of the front row, because we were in the front row too, and I'd be painting up. And that's how I met. We just started talking, and then we decided that for this game we were gonna meet up and paint up together. Haley started talking to him.
I talked to him at engineering, and we realized we had seen each other, and we always sat near each other. We just never sat together, and so we were like, well, let's hang. We had a good game. We sat next to each other. It was a cow game, and we were like, we need to sit by each other because this works.
And that was the first time we met up. I come pulling up to the house in my car. I was running a little bit late, and Buck comes walking out with his
checkerhead.
He's all checkerheaded, painted, and he had these feathers hanging off him that he had done an orange paint to.
Because he had asked me to paint his head for the game, because I told him that the back of his head never looked too good, and that I could do a better job than whoever else he was painting his head.
Yeah. And so he came over to our house, and our parents were in town for that first game too.
Yeah.
And that was fun. We all were over there, and he's all painting up, and then I start painting, and
our dad's looking for airbrush paint online to paint our bodies with.
And my mom's painting my stomach a big T and painting my face. Dad's like, yeah, that's my kids right there. We're proud of them. And then we get on TV, and he brags about it. People screaming, people yelling, high-fiving you, everything before the game, just getting pumped. And just taking pictures with people, just having a good time. That's what it's all about.